We're live, people. We're live. What's going on, everybody? My name is Alam. This is another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. I got to turn this phone volume down. But today, we have a watch long for Detroit and Toronto. I'll take this off the wall. StreamYard doesn't know to blur it out. But yeah, we have a watch along today. Detroit versus Toronto. I'm catching the game about one quarter in. Life got in the way. Couldn't get you guys a watch along from the very beginning. Kind of walked into this game with a little bit of just mindfulness of the fact that things tend to go wrong when we play Detroit, regardless of how bad they are. And things sometimes tend to get crazy for Sunday afternoon games. So I didn't necessarily bank on this game being like a simple one. And I think it was like 20-18 at some point when the Raptors took a timeout. It looks like since then we're on a 12-2 run. Again, I haven't really been watching the game like that up to this point. I'm gonna start watching now. But yeah. Homie, hold up. What says? Are you in a wheelchair, bro? I'm not. I'm actually on a bar stool, oddly enough. But I'm curious, what gave you impression of wheelchair? Did you see? Not. I don't even think this is in the shop. But yeah, shout out Lone Wolf Leo. I appreciate interaction and chats of all varieties. It doesn't have to be like super serious and Toronto basketball related. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get a scoreboard up for the people watching this on replay who might want to get a feel for where I'm at in the game. Shout out to everybody watching this live right now. Shout out to anybody that might catch this video on replay after the fact. However, you get a chance to watch this, you are very appreciated. And if you appreciate what we're doing here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Those are two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. We start the second quarter with a turnover. Detroit doing Detroit things. They're a young team. It's funny because I feel like they've been a young team for like 10 years, but it just really be like that with this team. Obviously, the first year with Monty Williams. Precious makes a basket there. All right, so what is this lineup? We got Precious and Boucher, Scotty, Grady, and OG. So there's like no natural guard on the court except for Grady. But even Grady's a pretty big guard. So this is a pretty interesting lineup. I'll say that about Darko. I appreciate that. Regardless of whether it works or not, I appreciate the commitment to just trying things. I think where we're at as a team, that's kind of what our roster dictates. We should be open-minded and we should try things. Bagley dunked on Precious before. I'm seeing Scotty get his own putback. Classic 2 point to 1 rebound possession. Stat sheet stuffing going on. Gotta get familiar with this Detroit team a little bit. I know the players, but like I've actually not seen a lot of them play quite a bit. Grady, active hands defensively, getting in the passing lane. Grady making the right pass to OG, who has to be fouled to prevent an open dunk. So we love to see that. But yeah, good back-to-back possessions from Grady there. Solid defensive awareness on that last possession. Understanding, where the pass was likely to go and getting in the way. And then on the other side, he could have taken that three if he wanted to, but he set up a wide open, again, either a dunk or free throws. So liked what I saw from Grady there. Whoa. Relax. 17-point game, 39-22. We got another alley-oop to Bagley. Back-to-back dunks for Bagley. So Precious. Letting Bagley do what he wants with ease there the last couple of possessions, or like two of the last three. Precious, pull up three from transition. Scotty puts his hands up and celebrates the shot before it goes in, and it went in. I don't not. I would not expect Scotty Barnes to have that kind of confidence in a player like Precious Achiuwa shooting threes, but I like it and I appreciate it. Maybe Precious has been shooting his ass off in practice. Who knows? OG, Scotty, pull up. What is this? This is fire. We got the Raptors raining threes, playing with confidence. Raptors up 21. Again, it was 20-18. Since then, we are on a 25-4, a 25-4 run out of that timeout. Things are going pretty good. But yeah, there's a commercial now. 21-point game. Again, I didn't catch the beginning. So if anybody watching right now did and has any points they'd like to bring up about what happened, feel free to get that in. But from what I've seen, yeah, this version of Detroit seems worse than a lot of previous years' versions of Detroit, which I didn't expect, even though they're like 2-11. And it looks like the Raptors really aren't even like in the third or fourth gear yet. Like they're still playing in first or second gear. It doesn't really look like a whole lot of like crazy stuff is going on. They're just doing the basics and it's working, which is an indictment on Detroit. I was looking forward to seeing Asar Thompson. So if you've been following this channel, we did a summer league watch along in July of Asar Thompson and the Pistons going up against the Raptors summer league roster, and Asar looked good. So I've been looking forward to seeing how that aged, and if I would still feel the same way, and if he's gotten any better. But I haven't got a chance to see him yet. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching live. During these breakages in play, feel free to get any thoughts, questions, comments in the chat if you want. I think it's always fun to go back and forth with the chat during these breakages in play. And then yeah, obviously when the game is back, we'll mainly focus on basketball, but these are opportunities to have whatever other conversations come to mind. Let's look at the schedule, see what our next few games look like. Because obviously, last two games against Boston and Milwaukee, I think most Raptors fans would have said that they expect that to be back-to-back losses. And of course it was. It was back-to-back losses. I think the Boston game felt a lot better than the Milwaukee game. But nonetheless, hopefully we have an opportunity to run some wins off now and get back to 500. So after this game, Orlando, Indiana, Chicago, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Phoenix, New York, Atlanta. This is a really reasonable run for a while now. So you'd really like to see the Raptors show what they're made of in that stretch. Going up against a lot of teams that you would say are in the same tier as them. So when you're going up against your Indianas and whatever, your Chicago's, whatever. Grady defending against Alec Burks. Didn't quite look comfortable there. Didn't quite have it. Yeah, I'm surprised because it's a player like Alec Burks. But yeah, it looks like Alec Burks had a fairly easy time getting to the basket. Grady had to foul to stop an open layup. Alec Burks to the free throw line with a chance to cut the lead to 19. Makes both free throws. Who's active today? I got to see who the garbage time minutes in theory would go to. But yeah. OG steps into a three, misses. No Raptors underneath the basket. Detroit goes the other way. I think that's Asar. Yeah, Thompson, number 9. Okay, so that's Asar. I know who Cade is offhand. Who else is on this court? Alec Burks randomly. Isaiah Stewart, Big Stu. and somebody else. Oh, then there's Jaden Ivey, number 23. Got it. Okay. So they play Ivy and K together. I guess if I had to assume, I think Cade is probably a little bit better suited to play off ball. But then I wonder if you're getting the most out of Cade in that situation. No major changes from the Raptors in terms of the lineup. We're giving this unit a lot of run. Some good rest for Siakam, I'm assuming. That's good that we can afford to do that. Precious asking for the clearo, steps into a pull-up jumper and breaks it. You got Scotty guarding Cade. That must be a tough matchup for a player like Cade. Asar makes a great move. For what it's worth, I don't know if that's actually a foul. But the way he dealt, like, he actually needed a second defender to come over, that's solid. That's OG, too. That's the OG that he got by. So, Asar with free throws for a chance to cut it to a 16-point game. Misses the first free throw. Marvin Bagley checks in. It's time for dunks, I guess, because that's what he was doing earlier in the game. Makes the second free throw. Scotty Barnes is getting guarded by Asar. I feel like Scotty should have the strength advantage there. OG getting guarded by Cade. OG wants him. He wanted to just back him down, but Bagley came over, did a good job as a help defender, came and blocked OG's shot. Alley-oop to Isaiah Stewart. Doesn't go well. He can't finish the look. Raptors ball. The game's gotten a little bit choppy. Not a lot of fit. Ooh. Scotty pull up three, gets it to fall. It's interesting how comfortable I am this year watching him take those shots. That wasn't the case, obviously, earlier in his career. But when I see him step into a three with confidence, I actually feel pretty good about it. And a timeout is called by Toronto in an 18-point game. So you see Darko where Darko's head's at. He's not with what's going on so far. But to be in a position where you can make those decisions up 18, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. I don't know if anyone here is interested in football, but I got my eyes on the scoreboard for that as well. I also run an NFL channel, In Motion Football. It's linked to this channel. So make sure if you're interested in football and you appreciate the content that I do, you go over there and support what we got going over there as well. Yeah, I think obviously a talking point amongst Raptors fans that we'll have to get into at some point is Zach LaVine. Kind of don't understand it. We can pull up a trade machine maybe and see what that would look like. I'll probably do that at halftime. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really necessarily get what we'd be doing with Zach LaVine. That's not about him not being a good player or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I guess when you trade your first round pick for a player like Jakob Pertl, you just double, triple, and quadruple down on the fact that like the goal is to be a good team. I guess that's what you have to do. So I guess that would be more about just like maximizing a year where you don't have a first round pick, so you have no incentive to be bad. But I don't know. I guess I'd be happy to take on the Levine money if we're not actually giving up a meaningful asset. But I don't know if he's in a situation where a salary dump is the best Chicago can do. But that's undoubtedly something we'll have to keep an eye out for. Like I said, I'll look at the trade machine. Look at the trade machine at halftime. How many minutes has Pascal played? Oh yeah, and I wanted to check who's active on the bench. It's Ron Harper. We got no Marquise. 7-win streak, World Red Bulls in the 201. Oh, the 20-1. And still lose. Embarrassing. Wait, what happened? Let me see. Are you referring to something that happened yesterday or today? Perdo checks in, Siakam checks in, Schroeder checks in. Okay, pretty big substitution here. Siakam, step back jumper. First thing on the court. Kind of not a fan of that, but like, whatever. It is what it is. I just think like taking that degree of difficulty or taking a shot with that degree of difficulty when you first step on a court and you've been cold for a little bit, not quite the way. But I mean, I guess he's feeling confident and he feels himself yesterday. Oh, hold on. Were you guys healthy? Who played? I see you guys 0 points from Highsmith and 8 points from Lowry. Damn. Jakob Pertl to the free throw line. Everybody in Chicago starting 5 finished with double-digit points. But yeah, I was going to check these minutes. So OG, Scotty, and Siakam all have 11 minutes. 9 minutes from Pertl and Schroeder. We got Gary 8 minutes. We got Precious 7 minutes, and he scored 10 points. Cool. Good little production from him. Shout out Leon. Leon, in the interest of draft picks, got a big game coming up. Giants Patriots. Giants got to win. It's a massive game next week, but we'll save that for the football stream later tonight. For the people who aren't familiar with what I do, I have an NFL channel. I will be doing a live stream tonight. The channel is called In Motion Football. It's linked to this channel. If you enjoy NFL content, you can head to that channel and support what I'm doing there as well. But in terms of what we're here for Raptors basketball. It's a 17-point game. This game is proving to be pretty hassle-free right now. Again, Detroit's a team that sometimes things go wrong against. Early Sunday games are tough because you never know what people are doing on a Saturday night. It's as simple as that. But so far, it looks like for the last about 9 minutes of basketball, we've established a very healthy lead. It's a 15-point lead with 5:30 to go. Couple people feel like they have it going. Gary Trent, long 2, gets it to fall. They're giving him 3, but I think his foot was on the line. Nonetheless, good make from Gary Trent. Who the hell is that? Is that Isaiah Stewart shooting a 3? I did not know he did that. Who's that big-ass dude that just hit that 3? That's Isaiah Stewart. I'm sorry. I was not familiar with your game. Gary Trent shooting a technical free throw. He's randomly 40% from the free throw line this year. The guy's 6 for 15. Now, I don't know if he made free throws before this, but he made that one there. Isaiah Stewart called with taunting, I'm assuming, because they're showing him talking shit to the bench after the three. That's rough. OG heads to the bench. They just took a point off. So I think they finally just saw that Gary Trent's foot was on the line for that three he took. Because I thought it was pretty clear seeing it myself. But evidently, they didn't. Or they took that off for the technical. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they're reviewing. If you're watching this game and you have audio, let me know what happened for the Raptors to lose a point there. 38-53. We got Malachi Flynn and Dennis Schroeder in the game. So we're going from a really, really sizable big lineup that we have to actually a pretty small one because Gary Trent is the three. And I think he got hit with a travel. But Gary Trent is our three right now. We got on the perimeter Malachi, Dennis, and Gary Trent. Mind you, we were just putting out a lineup where the guards were Scotty and Grady, and the three was OG. So, pretty contrasting lineups there. But again, I just appreciate the randomness and the commitment to just throwing everything at the wall with Darko. Siakam gets a little push shot from his spot. 17-point game again. Jaden Ivey gets left open, pulls up from three, misses. Siakam goes the other way. From what I've seen so far, Asar Thompson has done a decent job at just being like a respectable defender, considering how young he is and how he's probably still a little bit underweight. To be guarding Scotty as often as he was guarding him, and then on that possession against Siakam, he did fairly well. For where he's at in his career, you can see the upside. You can see why they picked a player like him. Malachi Flynn subbed out of the game for Scotty, so dramatically less small of a lineup right now. Siakam's taking this jump ball, which is interesting. I did not think it would be him, but he won it. Dennis gets around Cade, dumps it off to Jakob, who gets it to fall. Very solid possession there. Good drive and dish from Dennis. Cade loses his handle, tries to recover with a falling to the side, kind of a fadeaway jumper, gets a foul call, which I don't think he deserved there, but yeah, that's a rough one right there. Cade misses his first free throw. Detroit's in the bonus first. Surprising to see that. Oh, shit. This possession was nice. They had a lot of little actions going on. You got... Oh, man, that was... You can tell that was a rehearsed set where a bunch of people had a bunch of different, like, phases of it. There were, like, 4 things that happened. But yeah, I think Scotty faked the dribble handoff like once, went around the screen, shot a three, but that was nice. A lot less complex of a possession after that to get Siakam a simple basket. We're up 21, people. This will be a game that has garbage time for sure. Cade opts for a step back three. Doesn't go in. Siakam casually just dribbles the other way all the way to the basket. Now that is realistically a foul, but they didn't call it. It is what it is. You live with it. Alec Burks misses a three on the other side. And I think Siakam was still on the other side of the court in transition, able to set up an and one for Jakob Pertl. Um, Koloko on the bench hitting him with it on his head. But yeah, the Raptors bench is gassed. Again, this game is very hassle free. Detroit is putting like next to no resistance up. But as Jakob Pertl shoots free throws with a chance to make it a 25-point game, shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now. 5 people watching live. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of your YouTube channel. And if you're watching this on replay after the fact, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel too. Both forms of viewership are appreciated. If you appreciate what we're doing, the content is free, but you can pay your rent in the form of likes and subscriptions. Road to 170. I'm at 168 subs. Hitting 170 today would be fun. But yeah, Dennis gets to the elbow, puts the jumper up, extends the lead to 26. This game is looking ugly, or it's not. It's 24. But regardless, this game is looking ugly for Detroit. Had this game been in Detroit, the crowd would still be lit because as Raptors fans, we take over Detroit. I just realized Detroit, and I knew this, of course, but Detroit has Bagley and Wiseman. They have 2 variations of the same kind of bust. That's so funny. Odd kind of player to be going after, but it's Detroit. They got to do what they can do to get talent. Ooh, Wiseman can't control the ball. Scotty, oh, what a save from Gary Trent. And then a miss from Siakam. And then the ball goes off Alec Burks and we get the ball. What a chaotic possession. So Scotty, in his position, right, he knows there's 2 Raptors going up the court. And he's like, if I just throw this ball up the court, something good will happen. Problem is he finds a way to miss both guys. Ball's going out of bounds. Gary Trent hustles to save it. Sets up Siakam for an open layup, all things considered. But there were guys bearing down on him. He misses it. What a roller coaster of a possession there. Dennis Schroeder. Step back 3. Misses. I think he had Stewart on him. He could have just taken him off the dribble there. I didn't think that 3 was necessary, but I mean, there's just no point in complaining up 24. Schroeder, we're in transition, 3-on-2 fast break. Scotty with a great pass back to Siakam, who gave him the ball initially, sets up an open layup. 26-point game, 30 seconds to go. We'll be firing up the trade machine to look at Levine trades. Cade spinning around, finds Stewart. And yeah, we're going to get the last possession of the half. 17 seconds to go. Raptors up 69-45 with a chance to hit 70 before halftime. Dennis Schroeder drives to the layup, misses. Ooh, open look for number 24. I think that is Killian Hayes or something. Messes up. messes up the buzzer beating transition possession. Okay, so we're gonna pivot to the trade machine. Um, whoa, ESPN trade machine. Because I still haven't really like properly thought through what it would look like to get your hands on Zach Levine. But I think unless a trade could go a certain way, it's kind of pointless. Yo, is it really gonna take this much time to load the team information? Should I just refresh? I'm just gonna refresh. Alright. That's why people talk about this happening, because he's on a crazy deal. And that might not be a deal that people are willing to part ways with too much for. So if this is gonna be a salary dump, you want to include your expiring deals to start. So Thad Young, Otto Porter, Garrett Temple at 5.4. All right, you might have to go, my guy. That puts us at 19. We probably got to include about 15 more. Again, this is assuming this is a salary dump. But then also, we'd be paying him so much money. We'd have to trade somebody that we'd also have to pay because we can't pay everybody. So I guess Gary would have to go as well. Well, this works financially. This might be like the Levine trade that I'm cool with. Does that show properly on the stream? Yeah, it does. I just don't really understand the value in extending past this to like adding your OGs or whatever. Doesn't really move me like that. It's the Hollinger analysis, which is like a completely arbitrary, pretty useless way of looking at things. Does say it increases our wins by 4. So it's a marginal change to what our team is. But let's see. Zach Levine, spell track. How big is this contract? Okay, we're looking at 40, escalating to about 49, probably when it's all said and done. If you look at our contract situation, well, I'll pull that up as well. Multi-year summary. If you just casually add like a cool 40 for 4 years to here, you realize like if we're gonna pay Siakam and pay OG and pay Scotty, we're a luxury tax team. So again, realistically, we might have to look at this differently and try to see who would we trade that we have to pay. And Gary Trent's an obvious one, but I wonder if there's another one. I wonder if there's another one. Um, yeah, just like the main ones, Siakam, Scotty, OG. Just I don't think parting with either of them for Zach Levine is the way. So Gary got to go, and if anything, it can't be Jakob Pertl. Yeah, that's the one. It just doesn't make sense for us or them for anyone else to be the a party in the trade. So this is the trade that I think would probably make sense. And again, this is just a shit trade for Chicago. This is just a salary dump. But they might be that contract's so bad that might they might be in a situation where that's like the best thing they can get. So I guess that would be like the determiner of who gets Zach Levine is if or is how desperate our team's for him. So if there's nobody that's desperate, then sure, I guess Chicago would have to take this. It's something. We can obviously add a 5 second-round picks because that's the prevailing currency for players in the NBA. But yeah, I don't know. I still think there's not really like a serious talking point yet. If you've noticed, people, like, I don't really flood you guys with just like every single talking point. I'm well aware that that's what you're supposed to do on YouTube, but I really only intend to talk about the stuff that like I actually personally individually want to talk about. And I kind of forced myself to have that Zach Levine discussion. So yeah, people. It's halftime. Probably only have about 5 minutes left until the game is back. Um Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I wish Marquise Noel was a part of the Raptors today. The garbage time minutes would have been there. That would have been fire. Unfortunately, that's not the case. He is with the G League team. Javon Freeman Liberty, who's the other young 905 player that Raptors fans are looking forward to seeing, he's not playing with a foot injury. So we're really not gonna see too many of the guys we want to see in garbage time. It's gonna be your Ron Harpers, it's gonna be your Garrett Temples, those type of guys. So the garbage time isn't even gonna be lit like that. Honestly, if this goes to garbage time, I might call the stream at that point. But while we have actual players playing, I will still be here. I'll tell you guys that much. What else we got going on? Not too much else going on in the NBA because the games are going to happen after this one. Like, we got Philly about to beat Brooklyn. That's not really compelling, or that doesn't have too much to talk about. Boston, Memphis, that's Marcus Smart against his old team, but that's not really a competitive game. I guess Houston, LA tonight is cool. SGA and the Thunder play Portland. They're off to a pretty solid start this year so far. 9-4, one of the half a game off of the 1 seed in the West. They're playing great. And if you guys aren't familiar, this is a SGA Stan account. We did Team Canada content over the summer, and SGA rocked our world collectively as Canadian basketball fans. So this channel is very pro SGA, and when the Raptors season ends, honestly, I might just start doing Thunder watch-alongs here. That's not something I'm entirely opposed to. So we'll see what happens when we get there. How far off are the Raptors from the 6th seed? 2.5 games. So we're still kind of there. It's still kind of within reach. This NBA in-season tournament Vegas commercial is so funny. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the NFL 100 commercial, they had a bunch of players. You can kind of see that they bit that concept, but they made it cooler because it's Vegas. You got the Grey Cup today, but I'm good. I'll pass. It's in Hamilton too? Okay. Interesting. Interesting location for something like that. But it looks like we'll be back soon with the second half. We got the FanDuel same game parlays. That one's looking decent because I feel like Asar is probably getting rebounds. I lied, actually. The Raptors aren't missing that much. The Pistons are the ones that are missing. Yeah, the Raptors are shooting 54% from the field and 40% from three. This is one of our better shooting days. Well, actually, no. Asar has 6 rebounds, leads his team. Siakam 20 plus points. Garbage time might mess that one up. Yeah, the garbage time minutes might mess that one up. But yeah, we're back. We're back on the court for the second half coming up soon. They're gonna send us to one more round of commercials. But again, feel free for you guys to get your questions, comments, any thoughts you guys might have in the chat during these, times of the watch along where there's no basketball happening. Love to have conversations with the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as always. Second half coming soon. Again, just a blowout of a game. It was 20-18 Toronto. Since that point, if I do the math quickly, it is a 49-17 run for Toronto. A 32-point run since that point. So that timeout that Darko took after Bagley made that layup to make it 20-18, the game has not been the same since then. But it looks like this will be a good opportunity for people to build their confidence. Jeez, this commercial is wild. What movie is this? We got Winston Churchill here? And alligators? What is this? Leo. I don't know what that is. But it looks like a wild concept. Is anybody on triple double watch? Siakam, it's not close enough because he's probably not going to play a lot of the fourth. Precious has 10. Precious probably is going to go for a season high. That's what that's looking like. Precious will probably get that season high. Because I think he would play the garbage time minutes as well. We don't have enough guys dressed. There's only 4 players dressed that haven't played yet. So maybe it'll be Grady and those 4 guys. Who knows? Yeah, just my main point. It sucks that Marquise Noel isn't playing today. It sucks that Javon Freeman Liberty isn't playing today. Those are the garbage time kings. Those are the guys that think the Raptors fans that are super, super watchful over the young prospects that are up and coming. Those are the guys that people want to see. And unfortunately, in the, we're not going to have a ton of blowouts this year, but in the one game that we got this blowout going, neither of them are there to play in garbage time. So that definitely sucks. Yeah, this smooth team style thing that Gillette has going on. They really went from like Van Vliet and OG and those kind of guys to Grady and Gary Trent. They fell off. But I mean, happy for those guys. That's probably a cool opportunity. But Gillette, not willing to put the bag up for the starters. They got bench players in the ads. Shout out to Osmos, though. When they had Norman Powell and Van Vliet in that commercial, that was a legendary commercial. .24 lead at halftime, largest halftime lead since March 26, 2022. I mean, that's not like crazy. Kind of is. I lied. Yeah, that's like a year and a half ago. That's a decent amount of time. But yeah, 69 points at halftime. That's the season high. The 24-point lead is obviously a year and a half high. So very good first half. Detroit starts the second half off. Cade Cunningham to the right. Step back three from Jaden Ivey. Hits back rim. Rebound gets. Asar gets the rebound. Scotty does a great job of swatting the ball away from behind him. Scotty goes in transition, tries to dunk, gets the ball swatted. Ball finds Scotty again, and he gets his dunk regardless, people. 26-point game. Man, this game really has been so casual. Because again, it's not even like the Raptors are out here playing like just next level basketball. Detroit's just really that bad. OG bullying his way to the basket. Asar came through, blocked a shot from behind. Scotty stepping into a three, misses. I gotta find out who 24 is for Detroit. Is that Killian Hayes? Oh my god, that's Kevin Knox. I had no idea. I had no idea who that was. Kevin Knox is a starter for the Pistons. So they have Kevin Knox, Bagley, and Wiseman. That's a hilarious trio of players to have. Again, three variants of the same like draft day scrub. Technical free throw for Detroit. Darko doesn't know what's going on. He asked the referee, you could read his lips. He said, "What happened?" And then Cade misses the free throw, so the ball really doesn't lie. Oh, good to have OG back. Dennis drives to the basket. Honestly, basket interference there. But he was probably going to miss, but shout out Big Stewart. Cade, Asar, Cade steps into a three, misses. Scotty busting his ass in transition to go to the far side corner. He wasn't even looking back for the ball or thinking about anything else. Just on the right side of the court, busting his ass to go to the far left corner. It's probably a spacing thing and just a part of like the principle of what they do in those kind of situations. But guy's running his ass off, up 26 in the third. Pick and roll, Jakob Pertl gets fouled, goes to the free throw line. I feel like Jakob Pertl has gotten going in this game. Jarvis Shuttlesworth. That's crazy. That's crazy energy to be hopping into the chat with. But shout out for the interaction. All interactions are appreciated. That's hilarious energy. Yeah, that's interesting. Funny guy. Perdo missing his free throw. Yeah, we got Detroit going the other way. Double screen set up for Cade. Just dribbles into a corner, turns around and resets the offense. Dog, this. We got Kevin Knox hitting threes again. I just cannot believe that that's Kevin Knox. I did not understand that Kevin Knox was on this team and a starter. I really thought that was Killian Hayes the whole time. I don't even know what Killian Hayes looks like. I just assumed that was him. Wait. Are we talking about Niagara Falls? Is this what we're doing here? Are we beefing over Niagara Falls? Cause bro, Niagara Falls is split half and half. That shit's half Canadian, half American. I seen it. That shit weak as fuck. Nah, Jarvis is hilarious, man. Jarvis is hilarious. Nah, bro, it's not about the Niagara Falls, bro. That is not like I'm not gonna sit here and claim like wonders of the world for us. It's really not that deep. Yeah, you went there. You know what it is too is like, and this is not necessarily a Canadian thing, but this is like a if you're from somewhere else and your family moved to Canada, bro, everybody takes their family to Niagara Falls. Your family comes to visit you, bro. A way to kill a day to have them not have to like be in your hair. Yo, let's take them to Niagara Falls. You got to see a wonder of the world. Yo, that shit weak. That's why the U.S. side and shithole New York. Yeah, for real. The U.S. side. That's the thing. The U.S. side isn't like obviously like the worst part of New York State, realistically. Um, and yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't really like Niagara Falls is cool to look at for literally 2 minutes. You have to travel all the way there. You look at it for 2 minutes. Then to me, it's over. Now you just have to figure out something else to do while you're there. So it's like unless you're into like casinos and stuff, I really wouldn't recommend it. Bought a t-shirt and all, folks. See, Jarvis, that's a you problem. That's a you problem. You copped a shirt for no reason. You have to look at yourself. You gotta look in the mirror and say, why would I do that? Why would I do that dumbass shit? That's on me. It's my bad decision making. All of New York is trash. See, the thing is, Jarvis, if that's not supposed to be interesting. So if it's interesting, that means you got a problem. You should probably get that checked out. That's not supposed to be interesting. So, definitely make sure that you're all straight in that regard. Nothing's going on. Shout out my guy, Rio. Rio, it's been one of the more chill, hassle free games this year. I got no issues. I got no qualms. We're up 27. Life is good. But what I was saying though, Marquise Noel and Javon Freeman Liberty aren't playing. Or like they're not dressed. So they're not going to get to play in garbage time. And I'm pissed because we're not going to get that many garbage time games this year. And of course, the one that we do have, um, they're not here to play in the garbage time. Oh, we got this guy talking about golden showers and whatnot. This guy's a wild boy. Jarvis is easily Hall of Fame wild boy in this chat. This is the wildest boy I've ever seen in this chat. His name is in the rafters for that one. Bro, listen to what he's saying. That's what they call it. That's the term. I don't want to say what he's saying. Bro, I started up at this in the second quarter. That's why. I started up in the second quarter. I did not do this in the beginning. I just couldn't make it. Like the time just didn't work out. But I don't know what the hell is going on with Jarvis right now. But yeah, that's what happened. You probably when you checked it out, I should find a way to communicate these things beforehand, like if I'll be going live and when I'll be going live. I don't know, man. Just fuck it. I'll just go on when I go on. But yeah, just like I don't know. You can just keep an eye on it every now and then. But if I can't make it on time, I'll join the game halfway through. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm heated. I'm heated. No Javon Freeman Liberty minutes, no Marquise Noel minutes. We need that. We gotta watch something in garbage time. It'll just be Grady minutes now, hopefully. Wait, did you change your name just to say this dumb shit? That's crazy. But shout out to Pablo, and Jarvis. All interactions are welcomed and appreciated. My guy's a strange, wild guy. But again, we welcome all people here at Toronto Hoop Talk. You don't put none on your Instagram. Honestly, I just haven't figured out what to like. I should put some stuff on Instagram. I should use that more. But I just have to figure out what to do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start clipping these. So like I'm gonna find I'm gonna start clipping these streams for like the best moments, and I'm gonna throw them on Instagram and like TikTok and shit like that. But yeah, that'll be what's going on those sites. Yeah, shit ass leaf on your flag. Our freedom birds will eat those shit leaves. But hold up, yeah, I don't have birds on your flag. It depends where you're from. I actually don't know where you're from. Maybe you got birds on your flag, but you got stars, I think. Stars and stripes. But like, there's no birds on the flag. But yeah, we got madness going on in the chat. Bro, he came back with a third name. He came back with a third name. Or this is a wild family. This is a family of like people that struggle with stuff, you know? Yeah. You know what it is with Isaiah Stewart? I don't know if Isaiah Stewart will ever be able to do something that makes me not think back to when he tried to rush LeBron on the court. Like, I just can't take him seriously. I can't take him seriously when I look at him. He could do a whole career in bad. Like, honestly, I feel like he'd have to have like a game. I don't even know. He could never live that down. Bro, it's a third one. Yeah. Nah, I cleared him out. You know what it is? Real. Like, with a game like this, 29 points, it's a blowout. There low key might not be a whole lot to talk about. Like, I don't even mind, like, just like strange random shit, but like, homie just started saying the same stuff over and over and over and over and over again, and it got old. But yeah, again, I don't even mind because like there was this one guy who was in the chat during a stream that didn't know anything about what was going on, and he was still kind of funny to have here. But nah, you got to be funny. If you're gonna be here and be random, you got to be funny. 31-point game. We got Marvin Bagley checking in again, bro. This team has Bagley, Wiseman, and Kevin Knox. A big. That's the small three, man. That's just like a trio of scrubs, of draft day busts. OG fouled at the rim. No, we're in the bonus with 6:20 to go, and we're up 32. We should win this by 50. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see a 50 piece. That's what we need. 7 points and 4 rebounds for OG with the tape on his right hand. So I knew the cut happened on his right hand, but I didn't know what finger it was on. It's on the pointer finger. That's hella important. The ball's gonna roll off that part of your hand. It's gonna catch this finger. So it's like that finger needs to be in working order. If it was like his pinky, he probably could have just gotten away with it. The dribbling might have been janky here and there, but like they would have figured it out. The pointer finger is required. Yo, this guy pulled up as Juanito now. That's a funny guy. 32-point game. Dennis going down the court. Gary Trent is on the court now. Honestly, he should just play the rest of this game. Because why not? Like, why not? Let him get a chance to get in a rhythm, see his shot fall. Shit like that. He's going through a crazy shooting slump. We need him to get out of it. Gary Trent hits a three. See, that's what I'm talking about. We need to see this. We need to see some shots fall. Cade misses. Who made that? Damn. Damn. Damn, Alec Burks. How'd you get done like that? That's crazy. That looked like Kawhi and Kevon Looney in the finals. I don't know if you guys remember. It just goes to show like how crazy of a play that was because Kevon Looney, Alec Burks, we got a guard in the center. But that's how Kawhi did Kevon Looney. Just got him the hell out of there. Gary Trent from three. Misses. Goddamn. We needed that. Get it up to 39. That's a... What is that called? When a player just like throws it up and it comes down and they like keep dribbling with it. It's a travel, right? Gary Trent to the free throw line. Well, wait, they call that a tech. So we have the ball. I don't even know what. I'm confused. I don't know why that was called or what that was. I thought it was just a foul and we're in the bonus, but he got one free throw and we got the ball. Jakob gets the shot to fall in a pick and roll situation. Almost a 40-point game now. Damn. 3-pointer made by Detroit. Good hustle there by Dennis, though. Timeout. A timeout from Toronto. A timeout up 36. That's the coach. That's the coach not wanting the playing around to continue. But yeah, I'd be interested to see when Detroit throws in the towel. I'd love to just see just garbage time for the whole fourth. Let Grady play. Let Grady get minutes. Honestly, like here, let me pick my optimal garbage time lineup. So Otto Porter, and Garrett Temple, they don't have to play. Like they're old. They don't need the minutes for development. They're not like I think Otto Porter's not playing because it's a back to back or some shit like that. But it's not a back to back. I don't know why he's not playing. But yeah. Ron Harper, McDaniels, cool. They should play. So that's two. Grady should play. That's three. Boucher, Achua, maybe Achua and Trent or Malachi maybe because Malachi hasn't gotten anything going today. But I think Gary Trent, it would be good for him to play because he's in a shooting slump. Grady would be good to play because of development. And then the fifth guy, it could be Precious or Malachi. I think maybe Precious would be my selection because I think he needs the minutes a little bit more. But other than that, I'm Gucci with what's going on. Checking in on the NFL scores real quick. It would be so funny if the Bucks could get something done against the Niners, but that probably wouldn't happen. Um, Orlando up 20 on Indy early. That is a surprising one. TJ McConnell leading the Pacers in scoring. That is a bad sign. That is a very bad sign. That's how you'll find yourself down 20 against Orlando if TJ McConnell is your highest scorer. Live in game total 2231.5. I think that happens cuz I think we'll get the kind of garbage time where like the defenses just suck. Especially with the Raptors lineup because it'll just be random guys. There'll be very little cohesion. 35-point game. Both teams, well, honestly, the Raptors are playing more starters than the Pistons at this point. Because the Raptors still have Siakam and Pirtle and Dennis out there, but Detroit seems to have like their Bagleys and their Burks and their Wisemans. Like I don't think these are their starters, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm unaware. Pirtle blocking Wiseman's shot at the basket. Missed look at the layup. Detroit can't save it from going out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. Who? Okay, I learned a new player right now. Number 17 on Detroit. Umude. Who is this guy? Stanley Umude. Is he a draft pick? No, this guy's hella old. He's like 24. Undrafted last year in Detroit's development system going so far. He's played 10 minutes today. I learned a new player today, people. We got Malachi and Precious here. Ooh. Bad miss. Bad. Actually, never mind. It was deflected. That's why it went out of bounds. Actually, they called a foul. Wow, I did not see all those things. Malachi at the free throw line. Chance to make it a 37-point game. Misses the first. Yo, Scotty Barnes is checking in. With 2 minutes to go in the third in a 35-point game, Scotty Barnes is checking in. So hopefully he can be the guy that helps get us over 40, because that's what I want. I want to see a 40-point game. I think we got up to 39, but we just couldn't get to 40. Malachi misses the second free throw. Come on, Malachi. We can't be this unserious. We need the baskets. I like this. 140-79, my prediction. I like this game. I'm going 136 to 186. Wait, that's a 50 ball. Am I really going to predict that? 136. 136-89. That's what I'll say. Alex Burks at the free throw line, or Alec Burks, however you say his name. Siakam checks out. That's it for him in this game, I'm sure. Shout out to everybody that bet Siakam's overs. You probably didn't get them. I lied. Maybe you got points. Actually, he had 23, 7, and 6. He would have got a triple-double if he had to finish this game out for sure. But checking out of this game now, he will not get any more stats. That being said, that's a game worth of stats. Damn, couple missed threes for us. Yeah, Rio, that's what I'm saying. The bench mob is going to check in, bro. Like, it's just going to be garbage time. We're not going to actually see the starters. Precious. Oh, what the hell? What did they call? That's one of Precious's better moments. I was clean, dribbled right by somebody, went up and just banged that shit. Malachi. He picked up his dribble, so he can't go. Finds Scotty. Scotty finds Gary in the corner. Gary misses. He hit a couple shots, then he missed a couple shots, but that's still better than missing everything, because that's what happened this last little bit. 15 seconds to go in the third. 104-70. Alec Burks gets to the free throw line. Well, Raptors will have a chance to get a buzzer beater at the end of the third, and we'll see how they start the fourth. We'll see if Detroit still wants to play basketball or not. Last possession, Detroit's pressing full court. God knows why. Scotty in the post finds OG for three. Last shot of the quarter, misses at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall, but very well executed offense there to get that look. 32-point game, 104-76. Again, this third quarter is over, people. Like me and Rio did here, we put our predictions in. Feel free to get your predictions in the chat. 6 people tuned in right now. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm at 168 subscribers, man. We're trying to get to set 170 ASAP. If you guys could make that happen today, that'd be really dope. But that's what we're here for. What was I gonna say? Yeah, again, at this point, my main thing that I'm still here for, I just want to see what the garbage time lineup is. I made my call for what I would want to see because like I don't actually think Garrett Temple and Otto Porter need those garbage time minutes. I actually just don't want to see that. Give me Grady minutes. Even give me Gary Trent minutes to like let him just shoot the basketball and like get to the point where he feels good about it. But I don't want to see Temple and Porter. Maybe Malachi can play too. Again, I feel like guys that need the minutes for development or they need the minutes for like confidence, those are the guys that should get these garbage time minutes. You know that's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying, but I'm gonna be pissed off to see it happen though. I really don't want to see that. Really don't want to see it. We're back from commercials. They're showing replays. We're about to see this lineup to start the fourth soon. Hey, okay, so we're not in garbage time yet because Scotty and OG are still on the court. So we're not in garbage time yet. We got Boucher, Precious, and Gary Trent off the bench to play with those two starters. Gary Trent, good look from three, gets it to fall. 35-point game. Yeah, so this coach was in Phoenix 1 year, and while he was there, he was in charge of the offense. He was basically like the brain behind the offense. Detroit at the free throw line, down 35. We got Gary. Shot hunt, shot hunt, shot hunt. I lied. That's actually very good from Gary to set up Precious. He just completely messed up that opportunity. Boucher, open in the corner. Great find by OG. Gets it to fall. 36-point game. Strip by Gary. Toronto in the fast in transition on a fast break is what I'm trying to say. Free throws for OG. Damn, OG fell too. Come on, Alec Burks, bro. You don't have to foul him like that. Just put him on the line and let's get out of this game healthy. You know my boy OG picks up random injuries too. It's not just that OG picks up injuries, he picks up the most random ones. He just picks up like just freak injuries that nobody else gets. Scotty Barnes picking up guys 3/4 of the way down the court. This guy's trying to harass Jaden Ivey. Then OG really aggressive in the passing lane. Damn, like the Raptors are playing very aggressive defense for this situation. And Detroit's damn near picking up full court on Scotty too. Scotty pick and roll. Gets it to Boucher in the corner. Hits another three. Chris Boucher making the most of these minutes. Getting us again to 39. But can we finally push it to 40? I think this is the second time we got to 39, but we just haven't got to 40 yet. Damn, man. Free throws for Detroit on some bullshit again. Scotty checks out the game, and that should be it for him in this game. Malachi in for Scotty. Malachi finds another open look for three for OG. A lot of open looks down the stretch. We've been executing the shit out of some offense. Damn. Hey, Rio, this did not last long. This did not last long. Bro, there's been no defense played so far. But no defense played, bro. I picked 89, and my prediction is gonna get tore up real quick. $115.81. Gary Trent, step back, jumper, and one. That's a crazy contest from that Detroit guy. I don't, it's not that deep. You don't have to contest like that. That's kind of reckless. Oh, that's a SAR too. I mean, maybe he thought he could block it. That's why he went up that aggressively, and he was just wrong. I get it. Hopefully you get 129 right. 129. Bro, I feel like they're going to get more than 11 points in 8 minutes. I think they'll go past 129. But then again, you're right, though. Once the bench checks in, God knows what will happen. OG falls. So we play the Magic at 7 on Tuesday. If I get home late from work, I won't be able to do that game like on time, but I'll do it. Oh, it's an in-season tournament game. I missed the other one too. Oh, say less. I can't wait for that. We got to win that. That's a must win. Okay, Chris Boucher and one. Chris Boucher, hell of effort in garbage time, man. This guy's raked up buckets or racked up buckets. Hey, Grady checked in. We got our Grady minutes. All right, so the garbage time lineup is now like it's set now, I think, at this point. Boucher misses the free throw. Precious gets the rebound. Precious dribbles it out. Passes to Grady. We reset. Precious finds Boucher in the corner. Boucher, step back. Deep jumper. Can't get it to fall. He was feeling himself there. That's a heat check. That's the Chris Boucher heat check right there. I think this is the garbage time lineup now. There's no like starters left or anything, right? Oh, OG's still in the game, but he'll check out now. So honestly, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait to see who checks back in for OG, just to see if the garbage time lineup I wanted is in. But honestly, I'm gonna call it after that because like this garbage time shit is not that serious. We're not getting any Marquise or Javon Lehman Freeman Liberty, who's like the players that we want to see. So once I see who that lineup is, I'm gonna tap out. It was fun. Joined halfway through the first half. Again, it was 20-18 when I turned my TV on, and then I set my whole thing up. And when I got back, it was 32-20, and we just did not look back, right? So you look at a game like this, right? We were up 24 at halftime. So we went on I think I calculated it. It was like a 47-15 run or something like that. From that point onwards, when we took a timeout, up to 20-18, we call a timeout. The coach is frustrated with what we have going on, and whatever we figured out in that timeout, it was a bloodbath since then. So, story of this game. I'm glad that honestly, I joined the game at the perfect time though to see that run happen, because that's the gist of this game. I think what happened prior to that was just the team settling into what's going on. But once the teams figured out what they want to do, once the Raptors figured out what they want to do, it was a bloodbath. It was game over. So that's what I'm gonna do, people. On the other side of this commercials, we're gonna see who that fifth player is that plays for OG, and then we're gonna call it a day. I will be back on Tuesday for Raptors Magic, and on Wednesday for Raptors Pacers. 2 games against teams that like we should like our chances against those teams. And given the fact that we took 2 losses and we're trying to get back to above 500, I expect us to play well. Sometimes you can play well and the other team just has a crazy day and you lose. That happens. I'm not pissed, but I want to see us play well in those games. Again, we had a rough week schedule-wise last week. You got to make up for it this week. So that's what I'm looking for. Season high 37 assists. Never mind, people. I have something to watch for. 37 assists. The franchise record is 40. So we're 4 assists away from setting a record. And we have, 8 minutes to go? Dead what I said about ending the stream. We have something to watch, people. I'm invested. All right. 4 assist watch. Malachi. Precious. To McDaniels. To Boucher. Boucher, we don't need this ISO. Pass the rock. Passes it to Precious. That's an assist. Yes. Yes. We're at 38 now, people. 122-86. We have 7.5 minutes to get these 3 more assists. Pull up 3 from Detroit. Misses. Malachi running the other way. Precious. I don't know if this is going to be an assist. He also airballed it, so it doesn't matter. But again, we have something to watch for. Asar Thompson turns it over. Passes it to Precious. Precious misses. Come on, Precious. That would have been an assist easily. Easily. The hell, Precious. And one the other way for Ivy. Hey, Rio, I predicted 89. They're at 89 already, basically. So that was done. We completely underestimated how shit the defense would get once we put garbage time players in. We completely underestimated. Missed free throw from Ivy. We need this assist. We need 3 more assist people. McDaniels to Precious. Precious to Malachi. Malachi. That's maybe an assist. Step back 3. Yo, that might be an assist. That might be an assist. I'm gonna have to check the stats in a second, but that might count. Oh, pass it to Precious. Oh, this clown, bro. You went for the and one. Bro, pass it to Precious. Did they not call the and one? They did not call the and one there, bro. He could have just passed it to Precious. Grady from 3. Oh, that would have been an assist for sure. Come on, Grady. We need that. Wait, the app is saying we're at 39, so we did get that maybe assist. So 2 more assists. Oh, Precious. Precious is not playing for the assists, man. What the hell is this? Precious went up for the dunk. This man doesn't understand what we need right now. He doesn't understand, man. We got 5 minutes to get these assists. Assist watch. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put a banner up. There it is, people. Assist watch. 2 more to go for the record. 5:40 to go. We're watching history, people. We will probably leave today saying that we watched the Raptors' greatest offensive performance ever in terms of assists. And I know I'm kind of like joking around about this and having fun with it, but the reality is that this is the Darko effect. This is the effect of a coach that prioritizes playing team basketball and passing the ball. You get this. McDaniels from 3 misses. That would have been an assist. Precious hustles for the offensive rebound. Passes it to Daniels. That would be an assist. There it is. There's 40 people. Record is tied. One more to go. 40 assists. We've tied the franchise record. 4:50 to go. Grady. Passes it to McDaniels. To Achua. Achua, for the record, misses. Gets his own rebound. Goes up. Is going to get free throws. That will not count towards our record. Wait, we got a Detroit Pistons starter checking into the game. Oh, I guess Asar Thompson fouled out. Yeah, we're on the brink of history, people. 12-5 for Precious. Misses the first free throw. Okay, Detroit gets the layup to fall. All right, Malachi Flynn. Could this be the possession where history is made? 36-point game. Malachi goes around the screen, pulls up. We don't need this ISO ball, Malachi. We need team basketball. We're trying to break a franchise assist record. We are one assist away from setting the record for assists in a game. Grady gets blown by on the perimeter. Boucher, Chua, Grady. Oh, come on. He could have let that go, and that could have been a Grady three-pointer for the record. But he instead gets fouled and get put on the free throw line. I think 3:30 to go. It's starting to get a little bit. Time is starting to tick. We'll probably only have a handful of possessions left. 3:30. So I'm thinking you got like maybe 7 possessions left. Because there'll be no free throw game to extend the game. You're probably looking at 7 possessions to get an assist. We should get it, but Ron Harper checked in the game. Ron Harper might compromise things or be the one who sets the record. We'll see. We just needed another random break, didn't we? Why are they showing commercials? Like, who's still watching this shit except sickos like me? But, people, shout out to everybody tuned in. We have 5 people tuned in right now. There have been a bunch of people, trickling in and out. I'm at 169 subscribers, so I'm 1 subscriber away from 170, man. Road to 170, and then once we get there, road to 180. We're gonna keep going on this journey, people. But shout out to everybody that's in here. If you want to support the content, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Those are 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. The content is free, people, but you feel free to pay your rent in the form of engagement. So likes, subscriptions, they both help with the growth of a YouTube channel. And I'm at 169 subscribers. So 1 more and we get to 170, and it's onwards and upwards from there. For those of you who are maybe a bit surprised on why I'm still here, this game is over. We have garbage time minutes for random guys on the court. Why am I still here? It's because the Raptors have tied the franchise record for assists in a game and are 1 away from making history. And I'm going to sit here and stick around to watch it happen. Because, why not? If there was nothing to watch in this garbage time, I would have ended this stream already, but I'm still here. Yo, Rio, your prediction of 140 looks alright. Your first prediction of 140 looks alright. Foul on Toronto. Detroit gets free throws. We don't need to extend this game. Let's just let them play basketball. Jaden Ivey still in the game to watch or to hopefully, for his sake, get something going, get some development minutes in. I mean, they still have Ivy on the court. They still have Knox on the court. They got starters in this game still. It's funny how that goes. But they got starters in this game still. Ivy puts it up. It goes down. 134 to 98. Can this be the possession? Malachi Flynn dribbles it up the court. Jaden McDaniels back to Malachi Flynn. Boucher comes, sets a screen. Malachi goes around the screen. Oh my God. ISO ball, we don't need this. Misses the shot. Detroit goes the other way. Open layup and then a foul off the ball. Bro, we don't need these fouls right now. Just end this game. Just end the stream, Dave. Wiseman shoots the extra free throw, misses. Can this be the possession where the Raptors set the all-time franchise assist record? McDaniels finds Ron Harper. Ron Harper back to Grady. Shoot it. Malachi, shoot it. Malachi to Grady. Grady, for the record, gets it to go. Let's go. So Malachi Flynn gets the 41st assist, and it comes on a Grady 3. You can edit this because it's not one more to go. Raptors set franchise assist record. It happened, people. It happened. 2:41 to go. This game is over. I got a chance to see that happen, and I'm thrilled, and I'm happy I stuck around. That was cool. So the Raptors did it. They beat Detroit. This was hassle free. Like I said, you see Detroit. I know they're 2-11, but bad shit happens against Detroit. It's a Sunday afternoon game. You don't know what these guys were doing on a Saturday night in the city, but we did it. We beat Detroit easily. This game was over in the second quarter. We made this look very casual, and I'm happy to see it. With that being said, franchise record has been set. I'm done with this stream. I'm gonna be back Tuesday with the stream of the Magic game in-season tournament must-win game. Very excited for that one. If you're watching this right now, make sure you tune in for that stream. I will be back, maybe not on time, but I will definitely be there for that game. So again, once again, shout out to everybody that's been watching this live. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch this on replay. I appreciate both kinds of viewership, and if you appreciate what I'm doing, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. I'm at 169 subscribers. Getting to 170 would be cool. I'm gonna leave that up to you, and we're gonna tap out. We're gonna get going. Be back on Tuesday. See you guys later. Peace.